Hello, how are you?
Snapping some shots.
Yes.
Okay. Just get my good side.
Starting off right where I left off in my previous video, this evening I am here at Miami International Airport, just flying in from Charleston, where I'm about to head up north to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to finish off this quick May trip. I will be doing said flight aboard an American Airlines 737-800 in Main Cabin Extra, their Economy Plus offering, so looking forward to at least having a little extra space tonight. I didn't really have much time here to dilly-dally after stepping off my E175, so I literally just grabbed some soup from a local Cuban restaurant, because it was the quickest thing I could find, and headed to my gate tonight, D32, where I had about 20 minutes till boarding started. N881NN would be my aircraft this evening, a December 2011 built 737-800, flying for American Airlines all that time. The boarding process for American consists of 9 groups in total, along with concierge key members going first. Group 1 is where first class, active duty military, and executive platinum members can board, and Group 9 is where basic economy passengers board. I had Group 4 tonight for my One World Ruby status.
Just get my good side. You know.
Okay, before I talk about the seats on board, which are American's Kodiak product by the way, I have to mention the flight attendants, specifically one guy. His name was Mike. This man still stands, even today, as the best FA I've had on American. Super friendly guy who's also interested in YouTube. In fact, he has his own channel called Rogue Supercars, and pretty much reassured me that it is in fact totally legal to film on planes. And now to the hard product. My seat tonight was supposed to be 9A, but I switched to 8A instead, as the load was pretty light. Main cabin extra seats on the 737 are the same as economy, having adjustable headrests up top, decent padding, although it's quite mediocre, and a slight recline controlled from the armrests. The seat back has a literature slot up top with the American Way magazine inside. Below that is a phone/tablet holder, which can be opened and closed like so. Also up top is a USB port, one at each seat. Down below is where a universal power outlet can be found, but only 2 per 3 seats. The safety card is located inside the seat back pocket, which itself is netted and pretty standard sized. Last but not least, the legroom is, well, adequate for a person 6 foot in height. But keep in mind, this is Main Cabin Extra. There are airlines out there like Alaska and JetBlue where this is their economy class's legroom. So yeah, economy on this plane in the back is tight. Since we were fairly empty tonight, the boarding process finished very quickly, and coupled with the fact I talked with Mike for a while, pushback started early for Pittsburgh. So let's head up to Pennsylvania. nothing like some chicken noodle soup, a nutritious part of your weekly Jazz Guy dosage. But would that be all Sir Chris would be eating on this night flight? No! Flight attendants handed out these COVID bags, complete with a hand sanitizing wipe, a Charlotte pack of pretzels, and your very own Pure Life water bottle. A great, hearty compliment to some hot soup. Yeah, I got no idea what I said, but that's why you'll see and hear in my next brand new video an actual good mic. So you'll be able to hear me on planes now, but I'm guessing what I was trying to say is how it's quite cramped in here. I do like how it feels a little modern with mirrors all around, and when the main lights are turned off, this blue light still shines inside, but you can't get around the space problem. There are 3 lavatories on board this 737, with 2 in the back. Immediately when stepping outside, the aft lavs is the galley back here. Most of the cabin is filled with economy seats, with 126 in total. Main cabin extra is comprised of 30 seats, the first 3 rows behind first class and the 2 exit rows. First class is 16 seats in total, coming to 172 on the plane. That's quite a lot considering Southwest has 175 on this exact aircraft, and they have all economy cabins. The mood lighting and large overhead bins are a nice touch though, especially walking down the aisle at night. When it comes to Wi-Fi and free entertainment on board, that is only available on your mobile device since there's no PTVs on 737s. AA in-flight is what you need to click on while in settings, which will take you to the home screen. Unfortunately, if an American plane doesn't have personal TV monitors, there's no way to track your flight on a map from mobile devices, just a time remaining bar up top. American has recently updated this entertainment system, and it is a lot better than this one I'm currently showing, but there's still no maps. Destination weather is still on it though, with the ability to purchase Wi-Fi and of course, their free movies and TV shows, which does have quite the collection. Honestly, I long for the day when airlines offer YouTube for free on every flight, as that's literally the only thing I watch these days. Honestly, would be so much more beneficial. But alas, there's also a news section where you can see what's happening in our lovely world. And the chance to listen to Apple Music. From Charlotte to Pittsburgh, it starts going by pretty fast, and looks like most people are taking advantage of the lack of passengers and enjoying this night flight up the coast, including myself. Before we do get closer to Western PA though, here's a look at the American Way magazine, because why not? And because June 2021, the month after this was shot, AA eliminated their in-flight magazine, so only 2 more flips after this video. Of course, here's the domestic route map, their international destination maps, hub airport diagrams, and finally their fleet list. I can't say I miss flipping through this magazine nowadays, but they were always a nice added touch. Just seems like the literature pouch is now kinda useless. I got me some editing done on this flight since I had in-seat power, so until the lights came on signaling our descent into Pittsburgh, I kept at work. Before we land, I'll answer a question I routinely seem to get about why these videos are uploaded a year out. The simple answer is, I'm a very busy person. This YouTube channel, unlike maybe what some think, is not my main focus. I'm in college. I'm starting to audition professionally in my career, which will also cause me to travel. I've flown quite a lot in 2020 and 2021, maybe a little too much, and these videos take a lot of time to edit. With a consistent backlog of 70 to 90 videos, it takes time to go through all of them, which is why I haven't been traveling as much this year and haven't been filming stuff I do go on, so I can eventually try to catch back up a bit. Although, I did just do a big trip a week ago, one of the vids, which will be coming up next. So hopefully this can settle that constant question I keep getting. Please, please, don't keep asking. Touchdown in Pittsburgh. So as for this American 737-800 flight, I gotta say my expectations usually for these hops are always very low because of past experiences, so this one definitely exceeded those expectations. In general, the hard product again was very average, if not below average, and soft product was in the same range. The three highlights for me were again the flight attendants on board, who are Pittsburgh based, although Mike said they're in Philly a lot. The timeliness was also fantastic, and the fact this plane was pretty light, giving me a free row to myself, provided for a really nice experience actually. Miami to Pittsburgh isn't the shortest flight, clocking at around 2.5 hours, but because of these things, I enjoyed this American 737-800 flight. And believe me, you don't hear those words come out of my mouth often.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Alright, and after leaving yesterday afternoon, I'm right back where I started, unexpectedly. Breeze inaugural done, and a vacation postponed. It was a nice little trip though, as I got to hang with some friends, meet the CEO of Breeze, see an amazing sunset on Clearwater Beach, scout the area a bit, and much more. There's a reason why we chose St. Pete. That'll do it for this American Airlines flight in main cabin extra aboard the 737-800. After the special vid coming next, we'll pick right back up where I left off with a certain trip I took to a very cold place that never gets dark in the summer. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you on the next one.